Hello and welcome. It is Sunday, it is afternoon, and I've got Sako Tumi with me. Coleman is, of course, at the
I don't know. It's a
Steam
steampunk.
Festival in Maryland this weekend.
Yeah.
Steampunk Festival in Maryland. What's it called? Telltale Steampunk.
Telltale. Yeah.
Telltale. Yeah. But there were a lot of conventions this weekend on the East Coast.
GalaxyCon and
AuthorCon?
AuthorCon 5 and Telltale. And
I don't understand why
of...
this weekend a lot of the cons try to hit like 3-day weekend things, but like I didn't know that. Don't think there's a holiday this weekend.
There isn't.
It could just be splitting up the quarters. They want to get something in this quarter that isn't like right next to the holidays.
That could be fair. Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Oh, hey, Voit Gaming is here. Hello and welcome. So, what have you been up to this week, Sako? Did you decide if you were going to read or work on the art project, or did you do neither?
I did neither. I did read a little bit.
And this is why we're friends. A guest.
I've just been kind of deflating a little bit.
Sure.
Because last night my spoons were like bottomed out.
Sure.
And then I slept for 3 hours, and then I was up for 3 hours, and then I slept for 3 hours. So I'm kind of here, but I'm not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sure. I was at a birthday party yesterday, and I played a fair amount of Spot It with my 4-year-old niece.
Cool.
And she's getting good at it too. For people who don't know, it's a card game where there's 8 little images on every card, and every card has one image that matches on the other one, and they're different sizes and orientations and everything like that. So you're trying to match yours to the one in the middle. So it's a matching game, cool. Which is great for 4-year-olds, but also adults. So it's a game I like. So it was a lot of fun to play on her level, and only cheated a little to make the piles a little even.
Yeah.
And there was a new kitten. So I mean,
ooh, new kitten.
All the kids at the party were like, "Can I go see the kitten? Can I go see the kitten?" And at one point, I went up to finally meet the kitten, and then the other adult in the room bailed, and I didn't have my phone with me. And they're like, she was like, "You're now in charge of the kids." And I'm like, I can't call for help. I'm trapped here until another adult wanders up. It took 10 minutes. It took less than 10 minutes. Yeah. Kelly bailed, and then Steve came and found the kids. So, yeah. Oh no, I was trapped with a kitten, but I couldn't get near the kitten because the kids were so excited. So, it happens. My day job went pretty well this week, in the sense of I'm onboarding, and they weren't ready to onboard me. So I finished up all my training and twiddled my thumbs for a couple days, and then got onboarded on Friday and read a bunch of documentation. So I'm not behind right now. Which is a great place to be.
Yeah.
So popping into the comments, Duan says greetings.
Oh, Sarah's here too.
Nice. Yay. Okay. I don't see that in my chat yet. It's not coming up.
It's the first one. It's the first one. Yeah.
I believe you. It's not on my screen.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah. Voit Gaming says, I stuck a 4th book idea in the vault this week. Although he's hesitant to write that one. Sarah was an early nerd. Yeah. Okay, that explains why. If it was on before I... Sometimes I'm slow. It's been known to happen. So yeah.
I went to Scares That Care AuthorCon number 5 because a bunch of my horror writer friends were going to be there from all over the country. And I met a whole bunch of new friends. And
I made it.
I'm so mad.
Party, so like, yeah.
Yeah. No parties per se, but like the weekend was kind of like a 3-day party already. So
sure. And if the hotel has a good bar scene,
it does.
Do you even need one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sarah, sorry. Wait Till You're Gaming says romantasy wouldn't be his first choice, but the genre lends itself to his fourth book idea in the vault. Let's see. Miss Tree is here. Hello.
Hello. Waving in the breeze.
Apparently horror writer friends are the cool kids. So
Indeed.
I've got a pinky in that, but not really.
James Sabata. Actually, it's like 2:00 in the morning on Thursday night.
Sure.
And he just muses, I wish Dwan was here. And I kind of like was like, this is the win that Dwan just had. And
nice.
Yeah, so kind of mentioned that, you know, like, because they were concerned about Dwan being absent, question mark. So I kind of updated them and let them know the podcast was coming back and all of that happy-go-lucky shit.
Sure. Okay, that's pretty cool. I checked out my book reading rate on Goodreads, and I am on track to read 640 books this year, which 660, 40 books less than I did last year is all I'm saying. I'm on track to be fewer.
Okay, good.
I think the word count is lower, but we'll see what happens when I finish drafting this draft to see if that like messes that up when I take a break between writing chunks. So we will see. Okay.
Hi, Cora.
Oh, hey. Cora's here. Cora is working on putting book characters together and working on the story. No video editing today, as their husband is still trying to figure out how to transfer a 47-minute video from his PS5. Are they on PS5s already? I lost count.
Oh, they've been for a couple years now.
I don't pay attention. And Juan's like, "Aw, yeah, no, I'm not that cool for writing horror." So, okay. Hello, M.A. Graves. We're doing some productivity sprints, and I already have my snack prepped, and I like filled up my water cup before we got started. So
we're doing good.
We're doing something new and exciting this week. I'm gonna have like a to-do list for everybody.
Yeah. The stream is getting upgraded.
Yeah. So you want to know what that like over there, yes, blank space is for? It is for this. Boom. So Cora says it came out, the PS5 came out right after the pandemic because there was a shortage. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I mean, at my day job, I got a refreshed computer during the pandemic because mine started to blue screen, and it took 2-3 tries before it would dock and charge at the same time. And the HDMI port never worked, so I had to use one of those USB-C to HDMI like connectors at home to like hook up to my secondary monitor. And then eventually the J5, 6, and 7 keys started working which is not great when, you know, you unlock your computer with an RSA token with up where the numbers fluctuate and you don't see them on the screen. And you're like, did the 5 go through? Is there a new star? So, yeah. Okay. Aw, Dwan said, I'm cool enough at least to have ice cream with the cool kids.
Also, you're the one who throws the party. I just like stand aside and be social like that.
There's a difference between being cool and being a really good hostess. So
no. Like I think half of the author community has a crush on you. Like
I like people. And I like talking about writing. That's what I'm here for.
Well, talking shop, man, if they can talk shop with a hot girl, oh. Holy cow.
Popping back into the comments.
As you turn red.
Voit's Your Gaming says, I feel like my namesake makes me qualified to let you know that the PS5 came out at the end of 2020. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Dewan raises his hand guiltily.
Oh.
Anyway, it has been more than 10 minutes. Let's do a sprint and let me get some words in.
Have we done the so tell us in the chat what you're working on today, and we will add you to the
Are you doing Substack
list
today? I had that on there because that's your default. Okay. I'm gonna try for 1,000 words. We'll see how it goes. We've got Cora on there as putting together book characters. So
very cool.
Okay, well, I guess people are not putting in what they're working on right now, so we'll circle back to that because I know Sarah already got her words in for, or her video went up before we started. Oh, hi, Catticus. Yes, you are a kitty. Okay. So Dewan is, it jumped on me. Prepping his office. Hey, prepping an office is a task. It doesn't have to be writing. You know, we don't judge. It could be eating snacks. It could be taking a nap. It could be reading 3 chapters, whatever happens, you know?
Ooh, that's what I should do.
See?
Because it's not going to take me the whole stream to write my Substack, I don't think.
Sure. Whatever makes the most sense. So, Cora's going to try to hang out with us as long as possible, but there have been storms, so we'll see what happens. Food is coming. Where's? Oh, here it is.
Speaking of food.
I try to let my roommate know when I'm live and when I'm not. Oh, it needs plugging in. The charge is dead. I will fix that. Aha. There we go.
Hooray!
So my roommate's hanging out in the other room, but like, you know, you can't get to the bathroom without coming through this room, and she likes to know when I'm live. So, okay, let's go ahead and do a sprint and check out this new side thing in 3, 2, 1, boom, check. And we're back. So, how was your sprint?
Holy cow, I wasn't expecting that sound for the... I was like, do I have an alarm somewhere that's
yeah. As alarms go, it is, one of the free online timer things with the least alarming alarm. Like that's one of my highest criteria. I have to be able to set something that's not going to make me go
like blah, 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 blah.
Right?
Yeah, I got you.
So
how did that sprint go for you?
Let me put in my word count and see. I got 344. It didn't feel like a lot, but I'm taking it. Nah, 344 is respectable.
I started my Substack and deliberated what exactly I'm going to talk about.
Okay.
I don't know how specific or vague I'm going to be yet.
Sure. That makes sense. So, let me pop into my comments. It started off with me being like, hey, I just remember that Vast is a band, and that's the vibe I'm feeling right now while writing. So, just looked them up on YouTube and then been like, oh yeah, I need to unmute that tab. So, okay. And you can read your own.
Oh, I'm listening to 80s goth music. Yeah.
Sure. As one does.
As one does. I did just come from a horror con and
right. Yeah, no.
There were a lot of goths.
What? At a horror con? Are you sure?
You bet.
I would have expected more rockabilly.
Oddly enough, no rockabilly.
Really? Because that is a subgenre of goth.
It is, but it's
regional and stuff like that. I don't think
semantics.
I ever saw a lot of that vibe in Williamsburg. I mean, I do consider Williamsburg the retirement capital of Virginia.
Yes, that's fair. Also military.
Yeah. Sorry. There's a cable under me. I was like, what is my chair on top of? So, okay. Popping into the comments. Let's see. Ooh, wait. Seer Gaming got 350 words. So it sounds like WSG is writing. I guess your target is 750 words, 1,000 for today. Unclear. But you're definitely making progress. So putting that up there for you. Cora started the romance map and read a couple pages of a book. Nicely done. So Ms. Tree is doing nothing, recovering from the grocery store. I think
good plan. Good plan.
Hello, JDC. JDC worked on the title screen for the next chapter of their VN and is testing it now. VN? I'm sorry. Visual novel?
I don't know, maybe. Yeah, visual novel.
I thought so.
Good call. Jeez.
I mean, context clues helped. That's how I learned half my vocabulary. So, okay. Ooh, Dwan's food is here.
Yay!
Very nice. Very nice. White Seer Gaming finished a chapter and now has to describe the Velmari, the elven quarter of their futuristic cyberpunk-esque city.
Sounds very Shadowrun sort of universe, you know? Oh.
I miss Shadowrun. It was a fun game.
It still is.
Yeah. I went to open mic night on Friday.
Oh yeah?
It was 4th Friday. Yeah. Spildink and Manassas at Jarani's, which is a local indie coffee shop. They have full lunch, but like only snacks for dinner. And they encourage are set up for people working from there. There's booths in the back with lots of like plugs and stuff like that. So, and they have community events and whatever.
Concerts, all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah. But I wrote a couple poems for that, including a kind of angry political one because it's been a week. It's called By the People for the People. So let's just leave it at that.
Not that kind of stream.
Not that kind of stream. So, you were right. Voit Gaming says my universe is absolutely based off a Shadowrun campaign they ran. Nice.
Very cool.
But the whole reason I mentioned Spildink is because one of the writers was sharing some of their world building descriptions as during their mic time, and I was like, do we need to talk about how many different systems we've been in? And she's like, we don't have that much time. so it's nice to know a lot of other people have played a lot of different gaming worlds.
Yeah.
Oh, what's your favorite? I mean, obviously you do a lot of World of Darkness.
A lot of World of Darkness. I use it as inspiration, but I kind of like twist the universe just a little bit so that they can't come after me.
I got accused of having a World of Darkness vibe, and I'm like, that's just because I have vampires, werewolves, and mages, isn't it? And they're like, probably. Because that's,
that's kind of their jam. Yeah.
Right. But most urban fantasies have that these days. It's not that uncommon. And I don't think they, have a.
Yeah, it's not, they're not mutually exclusive.
Right. And I am very excited about how I'm reworking the vampire werewolf dynamics. And
so
they're supposed to be cooperative. They're not supposed to be enemies. Traditionally.
It's
a pack of wolves. Like, they weren't like fighting each other. And alpha wolves only really exist in like captivity when they're not with their families. In the wild, it's a mama and daddy and their kids. And after the kids get big enough, they're like, y'all gotta go because we're gonna have some more kids. So yeah, I'm just like, nah, that's not how it works. Although in my world, most packs, the leaders are poly to some degree, because you get some benefits from having a vampire in the pack, and you get some benefits from having a mage in the pack because they can help protect and everything.
Right.
Anyway, so it's a lot of like more world building that does not match like things I've seen out there. But I'm not doing it just to be different, because it made sense in my world and my characters. Anyway.
Ooh, there's a really good question in the chat.
Oh, okay. Popping in. Oh, what is a typical chapter length?
I think it varies depending on how you're telling your story.
Sure.
So, like, there's going to be slower parts. It's all based on pacing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right. So there's going to be slower scenes that you're going to draw out a little bit, and there's going to be action scenes that you want to get like on it. And so my chapters are anywhere between 700 to 3,000.
Okay.
So it all depends on the story that I'm telling.
Yeah. Let me open up. I was it here or was it with somebody else I was sharing last week that I have a spreadsheet with different tabs And one of them's like my word count, and one is the world building, and one is the names of people and their general descriptions, and one is
I think you
romance
were
8 point.
explaining it to me. Yeah.
Right? So, I have one for, my whoop, for my fantasy from, my space fantasy, and I have a whole thing where I was trying to balance the chapter lengths. Whoop, where'd that one? Um, yeah. Especially between the characters, I didn't want one of them to have a lot more words than the other, and I had 3 different characters. Let's see, my shortest scene is 874 words, and I think the
Okay.
long was pushing 4,000, but I split it at some point. So one thing to remember is scenes and chapters don't have to be the same thing. You can build up a lot of tension by splitting a scene into 2 parts, especially if you switch point of views and they have to wait to cycle back, but even without it, you can definitely make them yeah. But yeah, 3,000 is about average for yeah, I do between 2 and 3,000. So, that's what, 10 to 15 pages?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Less than 10, I know it's a short chapter, but sometimes it's just this person is traveling while everybody else is doing lots of crazy stuff. And sometimes
Mhm.
there's a lot of action packed into this, and we need to switch point of views quickly.
Mhm.
So, let's see.
Do
You want
you
uh-huh, go
I
ahead.
I am curious, do you um I just lost my train of thought. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, so I have a spreadsheet with each of the 3 point of view characters for my, space fantasy, and it's like a single word or short
Oh,
phrase, so I can
it just came to me.
pace it.
Do you
Uh-huh.
write third person or do you write omniscient?
Okay, so I do third person close, so I'm in their thoughts, but when I'm with one character, I don't know what anybody else is thinking. I don't head hop or anything like
Oh,
that. Yeah, yeah.
okay.
My third person is close enough, it might as well be first person, and I think on the rewrite of the one I'm doing right now, especially since it's leaning towards romance, but kind of urban fantasy that, um a lot of the ones in that genre are first person these days, so I might switch, but I'm never writing in present tense.
My notes are in present tense.
Sure,
And
sure.
then my actual writing is in past tense.
Okay.
But
Yeah,
yeah, I write third person close.
sure, sure.
Um, Depending on the story I'm writing, because 'cause I've had a
Yeah,
lot of fun writing second person.
okay. I can do second person for a short story, but not longer. I could probably do present tense for a short story, but not longer. Whenever I
Mhm,
read a book that's in present tense, it takes me about a chapter or 2 to really get into it and get the vibe and everything. And
mhm.
I I find that a lot of maybe non-traditionally published authors struggle with present tense, and it sticks out very, very strongly for me specifically. So
Mhm.
so it bothers me a lot. Um, let me pop into the comments, and we've got a sprint we should probably pop into.
Ooh, robot.
So,
Is it
uh,
me? Is it you?
mhm, it's you. I'm fine. Dwan's coolest moment, oh, is watching Scream 5 with his son.
Okay.
Awesome. And we talked about Waitseer Gaming's averaging about 3,100. Jenny's here. Hello. We're just about to go to Sprint. If you're working on anything in particular, we've got this little sidebar thing going on now. Um, so we can check
It's like a
things off.
to-do list. So
Right?
let us know what you're working on, and we'll add you to the to-do list, the check,
Mhm.
so you can check a little box,
Yep.
along with the rest of the group. Like, it'll be awesome.
It'll be awesome. So, okay, let's go ahead and get started, and I'll keep an eye on the comments in case you put in what you're working on. So, 3, 2, 1, boom chakalaka. Let's do this.
Ooh, my music and the alarm.
Oh,
My
nice.
my
Nice.
music stopped, and then the
Sure.
alarm went off. Like,
Okay.
it was nice.
Nice. I got 400 words.
Nice.
I'm not sad.
I finished my Substack. I decided
Yay.
to be vague and just throw a bunch of pictures up there.
Did you see that? I clicked it and now it's crossed out and at the bottom of the list.
That's so
I
cool.
love it. I love everything about it. Oh, it looks like I need to pop over to my Twitch real quick.
Oh, okay.
To
yeah, you gotta
deal with bots.
Bot.
So, okay. How did everyone else do? Catticus was determined to demand a lot of attention before we got started, and I was trying to put in Jenny's to-do item, and it turned into Jenny instead because I was typing like that. So he's now curled up at my feet and chilled out. Let's see. Oh, What's Your Gaming got 386. Nice. Jenny got one Substack done and is working on another. Sweet. So awesome. Sounds like everybody's being productive today. Who wants to be productive? Who planned to be
productive? I think I'm going to switch back to the book that I'm reading.
Yeah, you should.
And kind of unwind from the weekend a little bit.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Banned. Okay. Spammer has been banned and deleted, so we're good there. Okay. The best viewers are already here. Aw. And hitting that like and subscribe, right? That's what I'm supposed to say. So JDC had some odd resolutions with the background picture as they feared. So they're redoing it. Win, draw, or learn.
I argue that those are all the same things.
Yup. So, oh, Cora's still filling out the romance map. Yeah, that's not a 2-minute task.
Yeah.
She hasn't written in 2 years, so it's a hard one. Oh, I always get intimidated when it's been a while, and then if I have the right story, it starts coming together. So Jenny's like, I wasn't planning on being productive, but I got bored, so I started working.
Story of my life.
Oh my goodness. So JDC is, I think, telling Wait Your Gaming that they're cool. Oh, right, because the best viewers, because they're both on the Twitch. Yeah. Cora blames the baby for it being 2 years. Yeah, no, babies are a lot. I don't blame you.
I don't blame you one bit.
Whoop, wrong banner. There we go. Whew. So yeah, the sprints have been going really well. It's been a while since I've had some steady numbers on my word count. So one more sprint like that and I'll have my words for today, which is the goal, and maybe be done with it. No, be finishing up with this scene. I'm trying to decide if somebody else should attack or if they should just circle each other until somebody comes up the driveway.
I think I would actually do a fight.
So backing up. Remember last week I was like, oh my God, I need to figure out what magic my mage has. He doesn't know what his magic is yet. Instead, he's just going to break the wards by like overpowering them while his mate is channeling magic at him because his vampire is also a mage. So like he doesn't know what his affinity is yet, and that can be the next book. Rather than having a mage with 1 week experience suddenly busting stuff out, you know. So I felt it worked better for the characters rather than suddenly having a thing But yeah, so he and his vampire mate just like work together to like break the wards. But there's a werewolf, and so I wanted his werewolf mate to have something also in the fight.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I have so many changes that I came up with while brainstorming what happens next about who the people there are. The mix of people wasn't working for the scene, and I think that was part of the problem. Because why would her grandmother be there? Yes, she's on the council, but there's no reason for her to be at the second site and whatever. And I really wanted a ego thing between her ex and his dad. So, because spoilers, it's very exciting.
Oh.
So, for me, yeah.
For me.
Oh, White Seer Gaming might have to bounce before the next sprint or before the end of it. So, well, we're super happy you made it today. So, Miss Tree is like, smack them. Yeah. There might be some attacks. I think there should be. So, okay. White Seer Gaming. I love magic systems. My main character is a siphon, so he leashes magic energy from his surroundings to boost his physical prowess, which makes him an excellent ninja-style tech thief. Awesome. That's super.
Huh. That's fun.
Yeah. My mage thought he didn't have enough magic to be a full mage and thought he was just a spark, and his uncle was ripping his magic out of him, and he thought he was just helping his uncle cast spells, and it always hurts. And then he found out it didn't have to hurt, and yeah. And part of the reason he didn't have enough magic to be a full mage is because his uncle had been ripping it out through his aura and leaving massive holes, and it wasn't great. So
I love those realizations where it's like, holy crap, I'm in an abusive relationship with my uncle.
Yeah. So I need to switch up some characters and stuff. I definitely want to establish earlier, hey, why is it that I can still see some of the werewolf foster kids that were at the group home with me, but I haven't seen any of the spark ones since they aged out. So anyway, bad people do bad things for bad reasons. So what was your snack this stream?
I have half a sandwich left.
Ooh.
But the ham is like on the edge.
Oh, that's always sad.
So I'm kind of like,
yeah. I started off the stream with the sour cream and cheddar ruffle chips.
Yum.
And then I had 2 60% dark chocolate Lindt truffles and one of the like birthday cake ones.
Ooh, I have gummy bears.
Ooh,
what am I doing?
Yeah, do it.
Who am I?
Who are you? White Seer Gaming says, oh, it's 2300 there, so no snacks. This is often a snack stream. Morgan has learned that when the words aren't coming, snacks often help. So I have embraced my process and try to remember to get steps in when I'm not sprinting.
Yeah.
So, Dwan agrees they are the best ruffles. Okay, we agree on something, even if it's
they are the best ruffles. I have to agree.
Oh, yeah. Huge fan. Also, I definitely appreciate ruffled chips over non-ruffled potato chips because they have better structural integrity. So, White Seer Gaming's probably headed to bed. So get some good sleep, and I'm so glad you got some progress in. So I'm trying really hard not to move right now because there's a cat sleeping against my foot right now.
Oh,
it's very cute and adorable because when Catticus is not getting overly riled, he's adorable. Oh, I think we are at 32 days since the last time he drew blood.
Hey, kick ass.
Technically, he had a nail snag, but that's not the same thing. as like over aggressive play. So,
All
okay.
right, one more sprint.
Yes.
One more sprint.
Dwan says we'll share chips and have separate cookies because I like mine hard and he likes his soft. Or cookies.
I don't care. I like them both.
The soft ones taste like they're underdone to me, and I don't eat cookie dough, so I'm a weirdo.
I love cookie dough.
Most people do.
Yeah. I didn't realize it until this year, but
really? Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
My husband got me ice cream that had cookie dough in it, and I was like, best part of the ice cream. So
nice.
We got just straight up cookie dough. Pillsbury makes a cookie dough that you can just eat raw.
Sure. Which means they pasteurize the eggs or something, I think.
They do it without eggs, what I understand.
Sure.
So, yeah, and it's delicious and it's wonderful when you need the snack.
Yeah, I get that. So, okay. Let's go ahead and get started in 3, 2, 1. Boom. Chocolate. And we're back. How was your sprint?
It was good. I read a couple chapters
Nice.
of Reverberations by Rachel Kaufman,
Okay.
and which is like Appalachian witchy horror. So I'm kind of hype about it.
Nice.
And I talked with the author and
Aw.
like got the bundle which came with a spell and a moon pie and I got a blueberry moon pie. Ever
Oh,
heard of
I
it?
didn't realize that was an option.
You know? I'm kind of afraid to eat it, but I'm kind of excited to eat it at the same time.
Yeah, no.
So
It doesn't sound
confusing.
bad. It just sounds different.
Different.
No? I passed my 1K mark. I'm at let me see, 1,162 words in 3 sprints. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
go Morgan, and I switched point of view characters. I was just like, the werewolf is doing more in this scene now that the wards are down. Wait, how many pages ago did I start this chapter? Oh, 14 pages. Okay, yeah, no, we can definitely switch characters now.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I was very happy. Let's see. Doc is here. He finished up at the steampunk or the Telltale Steampunk Festival.
And now he's home, but also needs the recovery time.
Yeah.
So
I'm just gonna pop this in here so I can mark it done. So Doc is done. Boop. So, JDC skipped this one and did dishes. I went ahead and marked them done right there. White Seer Gaming hit their 1K too, pushed through the tiredness. Went ahead and marked that as done. I should have waited until I was reading it rather than just clicking it. Oh well, I'm still learning how to do this to-do list thing. Ginny finished her Substacks. Boop. Cora finished the romance map and started the writing. Yay! Got 118 words. Nicely done. Nicely done. Miss Tree is like blueberry. Oh, weird.
yeah.
We missed Doc too, but
We missed Doc too, but he was busy.
He's been excited about the Telltale Steampunk Festival for months. So, yeah, Doc's like, there's a new project tracker. Yeah, I tested it out with Sako earlier this week. And it's got that timer built in, and that because I met with T and we were talking about different stream solutions, and he suggested that was a thing I could add. And then I was looking for a new timer, and I found one with it incorporated in because I can only share one extra screen. I couldn't share a timer and a to-do list. So I was super excited I found them both, especially in a timer without an obnoxious alarm. Because some of them have ones you can't modify that are not something I would touch because I'm picky. So picky.
It feels good to be home and just kind of be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
my spoons have not replenished yet, so
Sure.
I'm kind of grateful that my husband was like, so we have a bunch of stuff in a fabric specifically in our foyer right now that is, it needs to be moved to his car, and then the car taken to Goodwill, and then don't donate the fabric. And we were going to do it today.
Okay.
But I took a nap, and then I woke up and was like, oh, I bet he wants to do that thing. And so I came downstairs and greeted him, and he was like, oh no, I'm not doing that today. I'll try again on Wednesday. And I was like, oh okay.
Yeah. Sometimes you miss that the other person's productivity window, and it's just not happening. Catticus does that to me all the time. I'm gonna do a thing, and then he distracts me, and then I'm not doing the thing. So, I mean, cats, what you gonna do? I was gonna say a thing, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, Dwan, did you finish prepping your office? So, oh, okay. If I uncheck it and then recheck it, there's a new number. Sorry, I'm still learning the tool. Or not. Now I'm very confused. I don't know why this has a 2 on it. Unclear.
Oh, you have there's a selection, and you had Ginny selected. So it was counting the rounds towards that particular task.
I don't know. I just double clicked on mine while it was selected and it didn't do that. So I don't understand. It's weird. I'll figure it out later. Ginny says, I love when you get something new and play around with it. Figuring things out is fun. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's 11:15 p.m. in Whiteseer Gaming World. Good night. Sleep well. See you hopefully next week. But if not, have snacks and get some good sleep.
Oh, Yasumi Nasai.
Yay. Okay, so we have 13 minutes left. That's not long enough for a sprint, but that's a lot of chatting. What do we want to do?
I say we do a lot of chatting.
Okay. Maybe we start with a stretch break?
Yeah.
Without disturbing the cat.
Indeed.
Oh, he might have been disturbed. The cable moved. Oh.
How was that sprint for you guys?
Oh. I got like 466 words. Pretty solid sprinting today. I'm not sad at all.
Oh, everyone's bouncing. Maybe we should bounce too.
Yeah, big yawn. Yeah. Okay. Cora's got to bounce. Got to get the toddler. Jenny's got to bounce. Dinner's done. Have a great night. You too. Duan's still watching Scream 5.
Very cool.
Miss Tree says stretching is always good. Yeah. I'm made out of stretch. If I have to sit still for more than 20 minutes without like stretching something, it's not going to be pretty. It's not pretty. Yeah. Oh no, my God. Ugh. Okay.
Oh.
I've disturbed the kitty. Oh well.
My wrists and hands. I don't know why. I barely used them this weekend, but
okay. Weird.
Yeah, they were super tight.
I want to blame the weather fluctuation. We jumped up 15 to 20 degrees. It's now hot.
Yeah.
It's like 80 degrees today.
Mm-hmm.
82. See. For our Celsius people, that's like 26, 27 degrees. And it's been,
it was not that a week ago.
Yeah, it was more like 18, 19 degrees a week ago. So, yeah. I'm not doing great with the like sudden heat, and like I can feel my fingers being a little swollen from it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, we made Miss Tree yawn.
Mm-hmm.
Get that? So, can you actually read the to-do list on this screen?
I can.
Okay. It's a little fuzzy.
It's very small, but I'm
Yeah.
nearsighted, so I
Sure.
could make it out.
Sure. So, okay. I will play around with it and see what we can do. Oh, thank God.
Maybe we should bail out.
No. I have to hit that. No, yeah, no. So it's a little fuzzy on YouTube. Yeah, definitely. Same for me. Is it fuzzy on Twitch? Not too bad. I don't think it's too bad on Twitch. Yeah, no, it looks much better on Twitch. I can read it much more easily. So, who knows? Something to sort out later.
It could be that you are watching YouTube at a lower resolution.
Oh, I might be. Let me see. Settings, quality. Oh yeah. No, I'm watching it to 720. That might be a selection from the settings and the already live in 720. We are not in full high def at 1080. So
yeah.
So speaking of trying out new things on the stream, the whole reason I was talking to T last week. That was fun. Woo. Okay. The whole reason I was trying out new things is I was looking into a StreamYard replacement, and the discussion was like, OBS will let you do anything, and I'm like, yes, but it is a power memory hungry hog that would not let me do anything while streaming and video.
God forbid you want to actually write.
It might have been because it was Zoom over OBS, because I'd done OBS okay by itself, and I've done Zoom a million times by itself and been fine. So, and that was like, what, 4 years ago when I first started these streams, so I haven't tried since.
Right.
But I also wanted the option of something that, somebody, a guest person could join the stream without having to install all the things, and the ability to do it from my phone on occasion. Like if my tire goes flat. So something web-based made a lot more sense. And I saw a lot of good things about Restream and Stream. What was the other one? Streamlab. And I think I'm going to go with Streamlab, but I might do Restream. I just need to verify if they let Sako and Doc stream as well. But yeah, it was going from 200 and some bucks to 400 and some bucks a year. And I was just like, no, it's not worth it to me, since I'm not making money. I am spending money, not making any back. So let's see. Ms. Tree says, yeah, it's on the phone. You can't read it there. Ms. Tree uses OBS and Twitch. Yeah, they are happy together. They really are. But like when you are video chatting and streaming that, it gets a little trickier. Oh, and I think T said with Streamlab that the analytics counts how many people are watching the stream on any platform, not on individual platforms.
Oh.
So that's nice to get that total count instead of having it split up between different locations. I mean, obviously the platform will be counting for itself.
Right.
So yeah, I thought that was cool. And it's like $11 a month, not whatever $40 a month or whatever it is now. So, but I'm not going to be switching until the end of June, because I'm prepaid. My annual
thing expires.
Yeah. So I will be traveling the end of June. So there may be a stream or two that you and Doc take over.
I will be traveling in mid-June.
Okay. We'll see how it works out.
Okay.
So, but the weekend before I go on travel, I was going to test out the new one rather than trying to remember to switch over and cancel my membership right when I get back. you know? So, because I will be dead, because vacations where you do a lot of things are, yeah. So
you need vacations from the vacations.
Yeah. 3 or 4 days of a staycation. Yeah. So, Doc says, yeah, that does sound good for Streamlabs. So yeah.
Streamlabs, I had a good time with Streamlabs. It was just more money than I had to,
Sure.
So
Yeah.
though the theme that I selected and put together and did all the things for was free.
Oh, nice.
So
Yeah.
so I can use Streamlabs for free if I so
Nice.
desire.
Okay. Restream is very
But
comparable and seemed like it might have more at the free level. Unclear. So
yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how, like, I haven't tried doing writer streams on Streamlabs. I've always done art.
Right. Yeah.
So, and the art stuff that I set up is more intensive than, say, Word or Google Docs.
Definitely. Yeah. 100%. So that makes sense. So, Doc's like, yeah, the vacation from your vacation is why he's off tomorrow. Yeah, after a convention where you've been running your feet off or like trying to interact with people and attract them to your table and not just stare at your phone is exhausting. Let's see. Doc said, oh, Streamlabs used to not work well with the Mac, but that was before in the before time. So I'm assuming that's pre-pandemic and they've stepped up their game in the last 4 or 5 years. Yeah, so cool, awesome.
And I've always used it on a Mac.
Okay, yeah,
as a note,
because you don't have anything else except your phone, and I assume that's an Apple product as well. Because Apple's better for artists, and I totally get that.
I use my tablet, and then I stream my tablet to my computer, and then I have a third-party app that makes it a window that I can share.
Nice.
So that is, I've been using StreamYard lately, but I haven't gone back to Streamlabs out of sheer laziness. I'm just like StreamYard is just so easy to do all the things for.
Yeah, no, I get that. I totally get that. So, well, we are actually nearing at time. So if you wanted to do your outro, we could go ahead with that.
Okay. Howdy, neighbors. I'm Sako Tumi, and I write horror under Voit. I just got back from AuthorCon, where there was a bunch of horror authors and a lot of women who were also horror authors, and so I feel heard and seen and all of that stuff. Next quarter starts tomorrow, so I will be doing art. You can keep track of me on my Substack, which you could find if you Google Sako Tumi or Psycho Sako.
Or check out your link tree.
No, it's not on my link tree.
Oh yeah, you don't do your link tree like that. I put all my links on mine.
No, my link tree is just stuff that I sell.
Sure.
All right. So, you should drop a line sometime. I've been hanging out on Blue Sky and Facebook and Discord. So if you want to like have a conversation with me or whatever, just feel free to like Google me.
And I'm your host, Morgan Hazelwood. I have blogged, vlogged, and podcasted writing tips from the pros and my own writerly musings for about 10 years. They're out there. I haven't really been putting much new content out, but it's evergreen content. Check it out. I've got some authorly swag over on Redbubble and my shop, Writerly Musings, and hopefully sometime, maybe next month, I'll finish this urban fantasy and then start mixing it up. It could happen. I've been working on this climax of the scene for like, hey, I've written 10K words this month. Like, a lot has happened. What am I 11K now? Let me see. I am at what? No, that doesn't seem right. Because I hit 10K last night and I just I haven't put in today's words on this spreadsheet. What did I say? 1162. Okay. Okay. I am at 11,720 words for the month. So doing okay.
Nice.
Not bad. Not bad. So yeah, so thank you all for hanging out with us. Hopefully we'll see you next week. If not, have fun, and either way, eat snacks and catch you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.